I want to introduce Sagirah. So Sagirah is someone who has taught me what political and social activism really looks like, and also what support looks like. She fearlessly stands up for the people she loves, and you can hear that same bravery echo through her poetry. She has given me countless opportunities as an artist to perform, and not just like any opportunities, paid opportunities. So you don't find those a lot, you know, when you're a poet. So Sagirah has found those opportunities for me, so I thank her for that. So recently, she's given me an opportunity to perform at Day of Dignity event in North Minneapolis. And so because of her, I have been able to share my work with wider audiences and get my work out there. So thank you, and let's welcome Sagirah.
Thank you, babe. Donna, also, I have to say, I love okra, and I feel like people don't like them enough. Like, I feel like they get a bad rep. And they're just so magical. I love to take snack on them. They're delicious. So thank you. Bean pie, too. Bean pie, too.
Two of my neighbors had an okra growing and cooking contest last summer.
Oh, dang. Can I be your neighbor? That sounds delicious. So, by show of hand, how many people got this book? Okay, so by the end of this,
All right.
everybody can raise their hand, yes?
Yeah.
And you're going to tell a friend, yes?
Yeah.
Take your social media pics, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. We have to celebrate our folks right now at every moment. I want you to find the music. I siphoned a memory shared by you and made it a love song. I omitted the music to give you reason to free the sound on your own. When you think of resistance, remember my heart. We jihad against oppression, and we don't bother translating it. We struggle against depression, and we find meaning in each other's arms. I pour our memories shared by you into my own heart, and feel the rhythm and sadness, and there's the song. There's the songbird, Surah, shooting the flare beat across the night sky. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. We are born only to belong to the unknown of the next moment, and how mysterious that we could die and have no answers. Regarding the soldiers mocking the men they bulldozed, his strewn entrails, crimson guts and flattened rib bone, regarding the soldiers as they still mock the child they starved to a skeletal edge of life. And when he died, they mocked him in death and starved another and bulldozed another and let their bullets and let their bombs and let their white phosphorus and sent snipers upon the fishermen, slaughtered the lambs, set fire to the grocery stores, the schools, the homes, the hospitals, arrested the men and blindfolded them and stripped them down naked and then zip-tied them across their wrists till they mocked and recorded themselves celebrating their obscene cruelties. These soldiers, I have no answers. Except for how. I keep on reminding the parts of me that break, that are broken. Again and again, I keep on reminding myself that somewhere in the souk, or just beyond it, there are trillions of ants. There are ants everywhere. Sometimes, in some forests, they summon their sisters and form living bridges out of their next to nothing bodies to close a gap, bark to apex, antenna to leg, leg to antenna, or how wild mushrooms are neither plant nor animal, suckling the decomposing matters of this kingdom, unruly and holy themselves. I have no answers except for how my own humanity requires me, requires you, requires all of us to become possibilities, to disarm each cruelty, to become unruly, to bridge our bodies to the ground ourselves, and this ancient truth, thick as oak, wise as root, steadfast as seedlings, make each of our actions for Palestine, for Congo, for Sudan, for queer folks, for trans folks, for Haiti, for DC, for Guzans, for wherever they are needed, for black folks, for immigrants, for unhoused people, for wherever they may be, make each of our actions, small or cannot, replenish the wild world which knows, as it must know, our breathing is their breathing. Slim flickers of light between the branches, and my God, is it? On December 6th, 2023, a poet named Rafat al-Arir was murdered by the Israeli occupation forces. He was a poet, a father, an educator, and a mentor. He wrote this poem for his daughter, who's only 44 years old when he was murdered. Unfortunately, his daughter was also slaughtered by the Israeli occupation forces a couple months after, but I'm going to read the poem. This is called If I Must Die. If I Must Die, by Rafat al-Arir. If I must die, you must live. Tell my story. To sell my things. To buy a piece of cloth and some strings. Make it white with a long tail. So that a child somewhere in Gaza, while looking heaven in the eye, awaiting his dad, who left in a blaze, and been no horror, not even to his flesh, not even to himself, sees the kite, my kite you have made, flying above, thinks for a moment, an angel is there, bringing back love. Promise to let it breathe hope. Let it breathe intent. It's easy kind of I must live after the process. If I must live to tell you a story, let it be a sunrise, a soft smile, an open citrus. Let it be a love song, a brave poem, a raised fist, a brief kiss, the protest of clouds against torrid winds. If I must live to tell you a story, to collect your things, to write your name, your words. You, Rafat, are still alive. And all of us, and us the living. We will raise up these kites we have made in your honor. And when they fly, and when they soar defiantly across every corner of this earth, tell the angels, our fight for you will never die. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na.
powerful. Thank you, Sagirah.